Hi, it's Ariel Klay, the soul gardener. And today is part 3 of Reflections of an AIDS Widow for the love of donuts. What does donuts have to do with this beautiful man, Tim? Well, one of the first places he took me to eat when we were dating was a donut shop. I'm thinking, oh yeah, big deal. Not for me. You see, in many ways, Tim's background and my background couldn't be more different. I was raised on the West Coast, California. I was born here and I have never lived anywhere besides California. And my parents were hippies. Now, the original hippies from the 60s. They were pacifists. They protested the Vietnam War. In fact, my mother protested the Vietnam War with Joan Baez herself, was arrested with her, and was incarcerated with her. So, yeah. And both my parents did their share of experimenting. And even to the point when my father was in jail for possession of pot, that's when he decided to propose marriage to my mother. Great story there. Apparently Mom came to see him, and my dad told my mom, "Do you know what I'm going to do when I get out of here?" And my mom said, "You do that and I'll break both of your arms," thinking he was going to go out and smoke pot again. And my dad said, "You'll break both my arms if I marry you?" And my mom wore this dress that she made herself that was hot pink. And my dad and all his groomsmen wore these Russian peasant shirts. Like I said, they were hippies. And even though my mom, after they divorced when I was about 4.5, even though she calmed pretty down, she never used, since she left my dad, the diet stuck. So I grew up eating a semi-vegetarian diet, and probably mostly because meat was expensive, but Mom was a great believer in that semi-vegetarianism was better for the planet and all that kind of stuff. So I was eating brown rice and whole wheat bread long before it was hip. Long before you could find Whole Foods everywhere. So I didn't eat a lot of sweets, except maybe when I was with my grandmother, and almost never went to fast food. And if Mom wanted to make macaroni and cheese, she would make the sauce herself. I didn't get macaroni and cheese out of a box. Tim, on the other hand, completely different. His parents met when they were both in the Air Force. Yeah. So you can imagine, probably about the time that my mom and dad were protesting the war, Tim's dad was serving his country while his mother was taking care of the kids at home. And Tim was raised in the Midwest with a Midwest diet, whereas I was getting whole wheat and brown rice, as I said, and lots of veggies. Tim was eating Wonder Bread and Velveeta cheese. So for me, it was a treat to have donuts And I quickly found out what his favorites were. Specifically, he loved a cinnamon twist. So now, whenever I go into a donut shop, when the donuts are fresh, you get that wonderful, sweet, and yeasty, greasy smell. Immediately, I think of Tim. And it's a very strong memory. Now, the point of that is I'm thinking back that to a lot of people give advice it's like live life to the fullest and make memories all the time. And some people think, oh my goodness, does that mean I have to go to Maui? Not necessarily. Memories can be very inexpensive. What made those trips to the donut shop so powerful wasn't the food, although the donuts were really good. I still love a good donut. But it was with somebody that I really loved, and somebody who really loved me. So, and also, life can be so short. We have no way of knowing how much time we have. So the time to make memories with your loved ones is now. And trust me, coming from somebody who treasures the memories I had with Tim, your loved ones will appreciate it. So, while you do have responsibilities to take care of your loved ones, make sure you take time to love your loved ones. I'll see you next time. In the meanwhile, my beautiful bloomers, you stay in that sunshine and you stick to that self-care. You guys have a great day. Bye.